The New England Patriots make some interesting moves ahead of their game against the Miami Dolphins, Week 12. Let's jump into it. My name is Aaron. This is Sports Talk Patriots on the daily, pushing out that content to people just like you who can't get enough Patriots football. So do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, wherever the heck that is, and comment below. Today, what we're going to be talking about is 2 elevations made from the practice squad by the New England Patriots for the game this Sunday. As well, we're going to be talking about the injury report. Combined with that, as well, it's Saturday. So we're going to be talking some predictions, keys to the game, as well, Vegas odds, baby. Let's roll. So we're going to jump right into it. 2 players elevated off the practice squad. One's a linebacker, Keyshawn Banks. He was picked up from the Packers. He was a product out of San Diego State, as well as Jack Westover, who is a tight end out of Washington. And we're going to talk more about him in just a second. But Banks, it makes sense why he was elevated. Jennings and Take are questionable right now. It's possible that they can play. They both have knee injuries, but we will see when it comes to a game time decision. But more importantly, Jack Westover is very interesting. So he was picked up originally. He was picked up by the Seattle Seahawks, undrafted free agent, had some injury issues, was eventually waived, picked up by the Patriots. Now, coming from Washington, a very high-powered offense, you got to think he came from a team that had Rome Odunze, Jalen Polk, McMillan, I believe. So 3 great wide receivers, all in the NFL right now, as well. Michael Penix. So a very, very stout offense. There's a reason they made the national championship. There's a reason they ran through the Pac-12 in its true final year. RIP Pac-12. Anyways, Jack Westover is very interesting. And the reason I say that is because we look at the injury report real quick, and we know Austin Hooper, he's had some issues, but is scheduled to play. So they're going to have 4 tight ends on this active roster right now. So it's very interesting. So it makes you think, Jaheim Bell, is there questions with him? That was a player that I was very high on at the beginning of the season. Very versatile, great player coming out of Florida State and could do a lot. Similar to Westover, when he was at Florida State, Bell was very high-powered offense, had a ton of potential. Then Jordan Travis went down with an injury. They still went undefeated, got absolutely hammered by Georgia. But that being said, a lot of those starters didn't play. They were on their 3rd-string quarterback, I think back to their 2nd. You don't care about college football, but I'm just telling you anyways. So it's very interesting to see. Do they see something in Westover that maybe we have not seen or we have not heard? And again, does that mean he's going to see the field? No, neither him nor Banks have seen the field yet in an NFL game. So it's just interesting to see. Maybe it's just attrition. It's, hey, we just need bodies right now. Maybe he's an extra guy blocking. Who the heck knows? But it's just interesting to see. We know Bell has only had 2 targets this year, 1 catch. It was on a screen, wasn't anything sexy. So when it comes down to it, is Westover trying to or possibly kind of vying for that 3rd spot in the tight end position? Again, comment below. Tell me what you think. Again, this is all just kind of speculation, but it is interesting to have 4 tight ends on the active roster as opposed to just 3. So comment below. Again, Banks, it makes sense. You have some injuries when it comes to linebacker, that edge rusher. So getting someone else in there for depth, totally understand. Westover, more curious. So comment below. Tell me what you think about Jack Westover in that. Again, I know it's just a practice squad move. It doesn't mean much, but again, it does make you wonder. Next, we jump into some Vegas odds, and you know I love Vegas odds. Now this, I know they have Tua back. I know since Tua's been back, they've been 2-2, and the 2 games they've lost have been very close to the Bills and to the Cardinals. So the Dolphins, we can agree, are probably going to be much better than when they played the Patriots earlier in the year in Foxborough. But you would also have to agree that the New England Patriots are looking much better on offense at this point in the season with Drake May at the helm. So the spread over a touchdown, so -7.5. Again, I have said way too many times I think the spread looks high, and then Vegas hits and goes well over the spread at times. And so I'm going to say this, they're probably right. It's probably going to be a touchdown, maybe over a touchdown if the Dolphins play to their capacity. Again, if they play to their capacity. Now, New England at plus 310, a lot of people who do any sports gambling are probably going to see that and say, yeah, I'm going to take a chance on that, just because you never know. It's the NFL. You've heard me say that 100 times. It's the NFL. You never know. Miami Dolphins at minus 395. Again, they could surprise some people. They could make a late run at the playoffs and surprise people. Is it going to happen? Probably not, but you never know. Total points, 46. Sure, that's pretty realistic. And I'm actually going to write that down, and I'm going to do some adding of myself because I have a game. I have my final prediction, and it's definitely a little over that. So we will see. But again, we know Tua is 7-0 playing against the Patriots. That's not good. It's in Miami at Hard Rock, so home game for them. Also not in Patriots' favor. But again, you never know. So when it comes down to the keys of the game, I think the biggest one, and I'm bringing this all the way back to the first Miami game, is they can't abandon the run. They cannot abandon the run. We're in a weird spot earlier in the season where AVP, I felt like he wanted to go out and really start throwing the ball, and they did much better. Jacoby Brissett threw the ball around, got many more wide receivers involved, including Pop, my favorite player. You guys know that. But Ramondre Stevenson only carried the ball 12 times. Again, I could be forgetting something. I very well probably am forgetting something. But again, he ran. Did he get injured that game? Shoot, I can't even remember now. Golly. Comment below. Man, I'm having a brain fart right now. Anyways, they can't abandon the run. They were doing a great job. They were really cementing down the run, which I think in turn opened up the pass play. And I think that can happen again. If they can get the ball moving on the ground, I think that's going to help Drake May and these receivers for the Patriots. So I think that's first and foremost. Second is they need to keep Hill and Waddle at bay. That is going to be huge. So Christian Gonzalez right now is questionable. We will see if he ends up playing. I think he will. And so, again, if they can keep them at bay, then I think they have a good chance in this game. And last but not least, they need to make Tua uncomfortable in the pocket. Make him as uncomfortable as possible, because if he's comfortable in the pocket with receivers like Hill and Waddle, who are both incredibly athletic, it is going to be difficult. So those are the biggest keys to the game that I think that we all need to be watching for. As well, my final prediction. This is weird. Listen, I'm always glass half full. You guys know that. Final score 29-28, which is over the total points in the game that Vegas has in 46. Again, weird score. Might be scoregami. I don't think it is, if you know what that is, meaning it's never been a score in an NFL game before. I'd have to go look. But anyways, I think it's going to be closer than people expect, especially if this defense can keep them at bay. The Patriots can dominate in the red zone. They can get some points on the board and not go empty-handed coming out of the red zone, because that will absolutely kill them. It will destroy them. So again, comment below. Tell me what you guys think. Maybe you have predictions of yourself. Comment below. I want to hear them. Whether that is the final score, whether that is, we looked at some reports the other day. Someone said that they thought that Drake May was going to have a career game today as a Patriots rookie, a historic game. And as well, Tua, he has only turned the ball over once since being back, so possibly throwing some turnovers. Is he overdue? Maybe. Who knows? So comment below. Tell me what you think, and we'll talk after the game. Hit that subscribe button on your way out. Again, my name is Aaron. This is Sports Talk Patriots.